A lot of competitors were looking at their breakdowns. F1 TV tech analyst Sam Collins was looking at a breakdown as well. And I asked Helmut Marko about it because they're quite big and they were listed on the FIA update list as reliability updates. Looks like a little bit more from Red Bull at the moment. Yeah, it's for cooling, and Helmut Marko acknowledged that it was for improving the cooling because you need to brake a lot here, so you need to cool the brakes enough. But there's more. Helmut Marko was a little bit mysterious on it, but it feels like Red Bull have found something in the wind tunnel, because if you change the brake ducts so drastically for one weekend, it's not only for one weekend. So something to look out for. And yeah, look on GPblog.com, of course, for full quotes of Helmut Marko. Yeah, I thought at Ferrari were quite surprising, to be honest, because before all the sessions start here on Friday, we had tech sessions in the pit lane. For Ferrari, Jerome D'Ambrosio, the deputy team principal of Ferrari, was there to talk about the performance of Ferrari, the updates they brought. Quite interestingly, they were not of the opinion that they would be very good in Monaco. They were not of the opinion that they were the quickest in the slow speed sections in the last couple of races. So they downplayed their chances. Andrea Sella in the session after said quite the opposite. Thought that Ferrari could be the team to beat here in Monaco. And that proved in FP1 and FP2, especially Charles Leclerc was very, very fast over one lap. Yeah, McLaren couldn't get near to that time. Max Verstappen couldn't get near to that time. So yeah, it looks all good for Ferrari at home. Of course, not the ideal start of the weekend for McLaren, with Oscar Piastri having his incident in FP2. It was good from Oscar Piastri. It showed some craftsmanship as well from him to open up the steering again. So he had the front just a straight ahead crash with the barrier. And that, yeah, made that he only had a front wing damage and could continue his session. He was again quick after that, quicker than Lando Norris again in FP2. So Oscar is looking good. But the McLaren overall is not looking that good. Andrea Stella already spoke about it before the race, that this could be the outlier. Of course, Monaco is always the outlier. But Andrea Stella had, quite some interesting comparisons about this whole weekend, but also the earlier weekends that we've had. He was talking about apples and pears and that you can't compare them. And that was mostly about Red Bull being very happy about Imola and comparing it to Miami. According to Andrea Stella, he thought that was comparing apples and pears, and then asking about Monaco, if that was an apple or pear, he said, that's a peach. So the Kraaij team talking about a lot of fruit over this weekend.